What if attracting healthier relationships isn't about finding better people, but about becoming a version of yourself that aligns with your spiritual truth, your spiritual power, and therefore no longer accepting less? Because the relationships you attract and experience often reveal your unhealed wounds, reflecting the relationship you have with yourself. And when that changes, everything changes. Hey beautiful souls, welcome and welcome back to the channel Soul Unbroken. My name is Anne-Marie. I'm here to help you heal and to reclaim your power. If you want to work with me one-on-one, my details are below in the description box. So after toxic or painful relationships, after loss or trauma, after any adversity in life, it's easy to fall back into the same old patterns if we don't learn and grow from those situations. It'll be different faces, different places, but it will be the same unhealed wounds and patterns. Why? Because they feel familiar. It's what we've come to know and we've learned to identify with. You may find yourself overgiving again, appeasing others again, putting other people's needs first again. You may find yourself ignoring red flags again or making excuses for others. You may feel drawn to intensity over stability, chaos over peace. If that's what you've gotten used to, okay? But awareness changes everything. Changing your thoughts changes everything. Familiar doesn't mean healthy. Just because something has become familiar, just because something's become tradition, doesn't mean it's good for us. And just because something feels strong, doesn't mean it's right. The addiction, the pull and push to certain ways of being that we're so used to, and others will easily press those buttons of insecurity within us, so we keep reacting the same way. But the moment you begin to recognize your pattern, you have the opportunity and the ability and the power to step out of it. Every relationship you experience is influenced by the energy that you carry, the thoughts that you create. And this in no way means blaming a victim of abuse. This in no way condones someone else's bad behavior. That's on them, okay? I'm here to help you heal your patterns, heal your wounds, so that you stop attracting the same kind of situation, the same kind of people who may have taken advantage of you in the past, who may have abused your kindness or your overgiving, okay? And if you're still operating from fear of abandonment, need for validation, or from a belief that love must be earned, you may unintentionally attract situations that reflect that. But when you shift into and consciously practice self-trust, self-respect, self-love, self-awareness, both emotional and spiritual awareness, you begin to attract differently. Remember, thought is energy. So watch your thoughts and your energy changes, and you will start attracting differently, because you're now no longer available for what doesn't match you. You're no longer available for others to pull you down into their energy. Healthy relationships can feel unfamiliar at first because they are calm instead of chaotic, consistent instead of unpredictable, respectful instead of controlling. And sometimes That can feel boring, especially if you're used to chaos, especially if you're used to emotional highs and lows. But here's the thing, peace isn't boring, it's safe, because it's our true original nature. We are peace, we are love. Consistency is not lack of passion, it's stability grounded in self-awareness. As you reconnect with yourself, your nervous system begins to recalibrate and calm down. And what once felt exciting may no longer feel aligned. We heal our addiction to drama. Attracting healthier relationships isn't about setting rules for others. It's about setting standards for yourself and not lowering those standards for anyone or anything, no matter how bad they make you feel. And these sound more like, I don't chase, I choose. I don't ignore my intuition, I value it, and I listen to it. I don't stay where I feel diminished. And most importantly, I trust myself to walk away if something isn't right. This is what changes everything, because your power is no longer in holding on. It's in knowing that you'll be okay if you let go. You don't need to search endlessly for the right people. As you come back into alignment with yourself, with your eternal essence of love and peace, the right connections begin to meet you there. With more respect, with more clarity, with more authenticity and truth. Because the energy you live in becomes the life you experience. And you are allowed to choose better. If this resonates with you, share it with someone who's ready to break those old patterns and step into something healthier. You never know. You may just be saving someone's life. So, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you got some benefit, even just one tiny little recognition. So, as always, so much love from my heart to you.